Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jyoti Chabra and in this video I will teach you exercise 1.4 of NCERT chapter first integers. Friends, we have already completed question number 1 to question number 3 of this exercise and now this video is for question number 4 of NCERT. So our fourth question is, and if you have not watched my previous videos, you can go to my channel Brain Exercise with Jyoti Chavda and there you will find each and every question, and I also upload tips and tricks video to increase the calculation speed in math, and it's very interesting videos. So please go to my channel and watch that video also. It will really help you to increase your calculation speed in mathematics. So let's start this video with this question, that is, write 5 pair of integers, that is a and b, such that a divided by b equals to -3. We have to find 5 pairs of integers in such a way that if we take a and a b, two integers, and if we divide with each other, so our answer will -3. We will get the answer -3, and they have given the example of one pair, that is they have taken the value of a, that is 6, and b, that is -2, because if we divide 6 by -2, we will get the answer -3. And now we have to think about 5 such pairs just like this one pair that they have given, just like the example, as an example. So in order to think about those numbers, it's better to write the table of a 3, and it would be very easy after this table to get to know about which integers you can take to solve this a divided by b. So if you see the table of 3, I have written down for you, that is if you see that what number they have taken 6 and -2. Ignore the minus number, just think about the numbers only. So if you see that if you see the table of 3, you here 6 divided by 2 equals to 3. So you can take any pairs, just like if you take 9, if you divide 9 by 3, you will get the answer 3. If you divide 12 by 4, you will get the answer 3. If you divide 15 by 5, you will get the answer 3. So you can take any pair of integers to solve this. According to the division rule, if one number is positive and another is negative, so the sign of the answer is in a negative. We know that rule. So what we will do in this question, that we will take one number positive and another number negative to get the answer negative, that is -3, to solve this equation. So what I have done for you, I have taken two numbers, that is 15 divided by -5. So if you see in the table of a 3, that there is a number 15 divided by 5. If you divide 15 by 5, you will get the answer 3. So I have taken 15 and -5. Why -5? Because here I have taken 15 as a positive number, so that my answer will be a negative according to the division rule. So I have taken here -5. So in the next pair, I have taken 15 as a negative number and find 5 as a positive number, because if I divide 5 by -15, I will get the same answer, that is -3. And the third pair of integer, I have taken 18 and -6. If you see that the table of 3 and if you divide this 18 by 6, you will get the answer 3. So I have taken 18 and -6, one number positive I have taken and one number is negative, so that I will get the answer in a negative form, that is -3. And in the fourth pair of integer, I have taken -18 and +6, because if I solve this, I will get -3. And in my fifth pair of integer, I have taken this 21 and 7, because if we divide 21 by 7, we will get the answer 3. So I have taken one number negative, that is 7, and 21 is a positive. You can take any number negative or any number positive, but the point is you have to take one number positive and another number is negative to get your answer in a negative form. So here we have taken these 5 pair of integers to get this answer, that is -3. There is no boundation, you can take any pair of integers. Just the point is that if you divide one number by another number, you will get the answer -3. So our pair of integers what we have taken in this question is that one is 15 and minus 5, another is minus 15 and 5 that I have showed you for just now, and the third pair of integer is 18 and minus 6, fourth is minus 18 and 6, and fifth one is 21 and minus 7. So our next question is, that is fifth question. They have given the temperature at 12 noon was 10 degrees Celsius above 0. In order to solve this question, I want to say something, that if you see the number line, of an integer chapter, I have told you in the previous video also, here it is a 0, and in the right hand side we will move just like 1, 2, 3 up to infinity, and in the left hand side we will write minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to the infinity. So why it is so important? Because here the temperature at 12 noon was 10 degrees Celsius above 0. It means above 0 means here the temperature at 12 noon. 12 noon means 12 am. At the 12 am means din ka time, 12 noon. So they have given the 10 degrees Celsius above 0 means the temperature at 12 noon is 10 degree above 0. It is 10 degree above 0 because it is greater than 0. And if it, and what they have given, if it decreases at the rate of 2 degrees Celsius per hour until midnight, they are saying that if this temperature, that is 10 degrees Celsius, if it is decreasing by 2 degrees Celsius, if it is decreasing by 2 degrees Celsius every hour until midnight means raat tak, at what time would be the temperature at 8 degree Celsius below 0? We have to find out that temperature. We have to find out the temperature that this 10 will become the 8 degree below 0. Means this 10 will become the minus 8 degree. When it will become a minus 8 degree Celsius. Below 0 means minus. Because if you see that the below minus 8 will come in number line in the, here it is minus 8. In the number line it will come like this, minus 8, that is below 0. It means less than 0. So we have to find out when this 10 degrees Celsius will convert into minus 8 degrees Celsius until midnight. What would be the, and the next part is what would be the temperature at midnight. So we will solve like this. Temperature at the beginning means the temperature that they have given at the 12 noon is 10 degrees Celsius that they have given. So, and the rate of the change of temperature we have assumed that is minus 2 degrees Celsius. We will assume in a minus because it is decreasing. Here temperature is at 2 pm, that is 10 degrees Celsius. So temperature at 1 pm would be 10 plus minus 2. Why I have add this number? Although it is decreasing, I have to subtract this, but I have already taken this 2 in a negative, so I have to add this so that this plus and this minus will become minus, or I will subtract minus 2 from this 10. So temperature at 1 pm would be 8 degrees Celsius. What I have done, I have just subtract 2 by 10 because temperature is decreasing, and in order to find out the decreasing temperature of the next hour, we have to subtract from the beginning hour, that is 10 degrees Celsius. So temperature at 1 pm is 8 degrees Celsius, and the temperature at 2 pm would be, I will add this 8 degree plus minus 2 degrees Celsius. Why I have to add this? Because I have already taken this 2 in a negative. That's why I have add this number, although we have to subtract these numbers with each other, because this plus and this minus will become minus, and the temperature at 2 pm would be 6 degrees Celsius, and the temperature at 3 degrees Celsius would be, we will add this 6 degree plus minus 2 degrees Celsius and we will get the answer 4 degrees Celsius. Temperature at 4 pm, that is 2 degrees Celsius, and temperature at 5 pm is, that is 2 plus minus 2, we will get the answer 0 degree. Temperature at 6 pm, 0 plus minus 2, that is minus 2 degrees Celsius. Temperature at 7 pm, what I am doing in this, I am just adding minus 2 with the temperature. That is, if I want to find out the 6 p.m. temperature, I have to add the 5 p.m. temperature with this minus 2. And just like the same way, I will find all the temperature until I will get the answer minus 8 degree. So if you see that the temperature at 9 p.m. At temperature at 9 p.m. I got this minus 8 degrees Celsius, and that's my question, that is, at what time would be the temperature at 8 degree below zero. Below zero, I have told you, below zero means minus 8 degrees Celsius. And our second part is, at what would be the temperature at midnight. Midnight means 12 a.m. Midnight means 12 a.m. We have to find out the temperature of 12 a.m. We know that the temperature at 9 p.m. is minus 8 degrees Celsius. So what we will do in order to find out the temperature at 12 a.m. Therefore, at 9 p.m. temperature, it will be 8 degree below zero. So if you see, we have to find out temperature at midnight, that is 12 a.m. So what we will do, we will find out the temperature at 10 p.m. Just like the same way we have done in order to find all these temperature with a different time, we will find out the temperature at 10 p.m. What I have done, I have just add this minus 8 degree plus minus 2 degree, that is the rate of decreasing temperature, that is minus 2 degrees Celsius. Why I have add this number? Because I want to subtract that temperature, because it is decreasing, but I have already taken this temperature in a minus. That is why I have to add this temperature with the previous temperature. So my temperature at 10 p.m. would be minus 10 degrees Celsius, but I have to find out the temperature at 12 a.m. So temperature at 11 p.m. would be minus 10 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, and this plus and this minus will become minus in my next step, and that is here we will apply the rule of addition and subtraction. That is, two numbers are negative, so we have to add those numbers with each other. That is 10 plus 2 equals to 12, and the sign of this 12 is minus. Because the greater number is 10 and it is a negative number. So temperature at 12 a.m. would be minus 12 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, that is minus 12 minus 2, and we have to add those numbers with each other. So 12 plus 2 equals to 14. So my next part answer would be temperature at midnight would be minus 14 degrees Celsius.